All right, I'm sure, like everybody out there, I've been counting down the days until Hollywood's biggest night, Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the home stretch to the Oscars, and I cannot wait to curl up with a bottle of wine and watch the show.
I am so right there with you. But wine, of course, always tastes best when it's paired with something. So this year, we're going to pair our favorite wines with our Oscar picks. And here to show us how is the sommelier and the editor of Canada's largest wine site, Natalie McLean. So you're going to break down which wines pair best with this year's Oscar nominees. But first, let's start with what we should keep in mind when we're just pairing, looking for a wine to pair with a specific mood.
Right, I'm going to take my cue from Mel, just buy a lot. So no matter what mood, what movie, you're well stocked, and you can put up with those indulgent acceptance speeches.
Yes, you can.
I love that, Natalie. Come on over here.
Here we go.
So you're going to put our knowledge of wine and Oscar nominees to the test. You'll tell us a little bit about each wine, then we'll have a choice of 3 Oscar nominees. We have to guess which actor or movie you believe pairs best with each wine.
You got it.
This sounds like fun. So let's get started with its Best Supporting Actor. What do we have here?
We have got a dry rosé from southern France. It's Miraval Rosé. We're going to do it a little twist here, Jess. We're going to pair it up with the Best Supporting Actor, as you mentioned. And let's just take a look at those nominees first, shall we?
You gotta work hard. I swear to God, if you're not gonna do it, I'm out.
The proper thing to do would be to finish him off quick.
Dr. Mike Burry, yes, he does.
All right, Jess, as you're tasting, is that wine hitting above its weight? Is it coming up short? What is
She's giving
this?
you clues. She's giving you clues.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm going
It's
to
coming
say
to you.
It's dry, just like Christian Bale's humor in The Big Short.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jess. It's Sylvester Stallone. Rosé. Real men drink pink, but that's okay. You've got a comeback opportunity with this next wine.
I love it.
Jess.
Supporting
All right.
actress. So what's this
Yep.
wine about?
All right, this is the Beringer Chardonnay. We're now in the home state of the Oscars, California, all the way. Let's look at the nominees for Best Supporting Actress to pair with this wine. Jess, here they are.
He's absolutely right. Me and one of them fellas is in cahoots.
The numbers clearly indicate that there were senior clergy involved.
You're going to fix it now.
Well, now, okay, Jess.
Oh my gosh.
You've got a buttery Chardonnay.
Yeah?
Take it and take another drink.
Okay.
Too. Okay. It's layered. Yeah, you're feeling it. It's complex. It's smart. They use good technology to make this wine.
Kate Winslet! Yes!
Oh, fantastic. All right, Natalie, come on over here because I've got some champagne, darling, that I'm dying to taste.
Let's get this party started.
So tell us.
Okay, so this is Veuve Clicquot. We've got the magnum size for the party, and then we've got the after-party size. Mel. Okay, sorry. So we are going to pair this up with Best Actress nominees. Let's take a look at them.
It's a shame.
Jack, listen to me. This is our chance.
I pick up the gun.
Wow, look at that. So Wendy, as you're tasting, do you, it's crisp, it's dry, but it's also very celebratory, even, I would say, joyful.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh my gosh, yes! Brilliant!
Okay, so we also have a wine here that you are
Yes.
going to pair with another.
Exactly,
nominee.
Best Actress nominee. It's the Kim Crawford. It's crisp. It has defined edges like some of these Best Actress nominees. And here they are.
What a different story!
No, this is the story that you get.
I wish that I could stop feeling that I want to be an Irish girl in Ireland.
I'm starved. Bon appetit.
Wow, okay. So
Okay.
you've got defined lines, you've got flavor, but not too much. It's not right up front in your face. It's subtle. And the performance in the glass is...
Kate Blanchett.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, Natalie, come on over here. Wow. So much fun. You know I like big, bold, red wine, so I understand you brought some for me, and we're going to be looking at the Best Actor nominees.
Actor, so think muscular, full-bodied, like this Jackson Triggs Delane. So let's look at those Best Actor nominees, shall we?
The only safe thing to do is track a new course back up online.
You didn't have seconds. You had 3 weeks. The universe was created in a third of that time.
But the rich guy wins with the cunning of Satan.
Now, as you're tasting, Cynthia,
here we go.
Think about Cabernet Sauvignon. Sauvignon, the French for savage, like firm tannins, muscular, kind of out in the wild, I'd say.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yes! Very good.
Yes.
Menage a trois.
Menage a trois.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes, I know. You are the relationship columnist.
That's right.
Not
Okay.
Yes.
Do tell,
Menage a
yeah.
trois, threesome, right? But there's always extras in Hollywood. Anyway, so here are the nominees. More nominees for Best Actor, and let's take a look at them.
I am the greatest botanist on this planet.
If a fire causes a stampede to the unmarked exits, it'll have been well worth it for those who survive.
Oh, wow. So, again, as you're tasting, Cynthia, is this wine out of this world for you? Is it lots of fleshy, dark fruit, spicy?
Out of this world?
Yes.
Oh, it's Matt Damon. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. The wine was going to my head.
The wine was going to my head. So the last category at the Oscars is Best Picture. We are going to end with Best Picture here as well. What wine are we starting with?
All right, a young brute from Australia. So we've got...
What's his name?
You're going to find out. Okay, so we've got the nominees for Best Picture, and let's take a look at those first.
Mark Watney's still alive.
Now pick up what you can and run.
Whoa. Okay, so as you're tasting, Mel, think about this wine. It's made in Australia, perhaps, has similarities with the movie. It has some deep, dark, brooding, kind of... Look at me. I'm getting your hints over here. Think about anger issues, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Mad Max.
Yes, Mad Max. Yeah, exactly. Woo! There you go.
Okay, that's nice.
All right.
That's beautiful.
And we're on to the last one.
Okay.
Terrazas from Los Andes, Argentina, a Malbec, their signature red. So we're going to look at 3 more nominees for Best Picture to pair this wine.
Okay.
I'm sure the world's banks have more incentives than greed. You're wrong.
Everyone deserves a defense. Every person matters.
I'm not Irish.
So what were you doing at an Irish dance?
I really like Irish girls.
That's great.
Okay.
All right, so as you're tasting, you're thinking it's complex, it's rich, but most importantly, it has a nice long finish. What would you say? The 3
I
nominees?
like antonyms, so I'm going to go with The Big Short.
You betcha.
Cheers to that. I gotta say, this is a lot of fun. Our job is so hard. Natalie, this has been a real blast. Happy Oscar watching to you. Thank you. If you'd like a recap of all of these, go to thesocial.ca right after the show. So, the 88th Annual Academy Awards happen this Sunday, February 28th, right here on CTV. The red carpet festivities, they kick off at 6:30 p.m. Eastern with E-Talk at the Oscars. We're going to be right back after this. Cheers.